Good morning, Power Hour. It's Monday, week 2, and this week is going to look a little bit different. This week, we're going to focus on tactical steps, and we're going to practice the tactical steps together while we're on Power Hour together. Now, a traditional Power Hour is not me coaching you or training you or teaching you. A traditional Power Hour is 1 hour of tactical directive of you taking action steps for that hour in your business so that you have 1 hour of focused attention on your business every single day, getting things done. That is the purpose of a power hour. Now, what we did last week does apply to what we're going to do this week, but we're going to do it in a different way. So last week on Monday, we talked about our business vision, our mission, what we value as a business owner, who we serve, what our passions are, where we're going with our business idea. And we wrote a post about it. And I believe it started with I'm walking into a new season, right? So on Monday, when you're creating your content, Monday is always the same topic. It's always sharing a piece of your vision for your business, your mission of what your purpose is in building your business. It's sharing your values, who you are as a business owner, and your passion of who you want to serve, so that when you're bringing new people in this week, they're going to see your Monday post and they're going to get to know a little bit more about who you are as an entrepreneur, who you serve, what you do, why it's important to you, so that they can get to know you and connect with you. So I want you to think, when you're creating content is always with the mindset of your social media is a billboard. It's a free commercial. It's always free. It's your own TV show. What you put out there is what your new people are going to see and learn about you when they find your page. So creating the content is like, I'm going to say it's the first step, but really we learned last week there's things you do before that, right? But creating the content is the first step. The second step is bringing new people, growing your audience to see the content that you're creating. And then the last piece is always launching your product or service, or making an offer, pitching your offer. So there's like 3 steps to our social media and marketing ourselves on social media. So if your social media is your billboard for new leads to see what it is that you offer, we want to make sure that we are showing a variety of our business throughout the week, so that as new people come to your page, they're still learning who you are, what you do, who you serve, who you help, so they can make a decision on whether or not they want to work with you, they want to do business with you, if you're somebody they want to stay connected with. So with the theme of Monday being new season, right? I want you as the entrepreneur to think to yourself, where are you going with your business? What is your focus? What is your passion? What is it that means the most to you in your business? And when you're creating your content on Monday, that is your focus, so that you're always sharing something new about who you are, what you do, what you're doing. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope that makes sense. Okay. So with that being a theme, this week we're focusing on reels. The fastest way to grow your audience in content creation is going to be short video. It's short video. So many more people will watch a short video, which means you're going to have more exposure. It's much easier for a short video to go viral than a written post or even a live video. The purpose of a short video is to gather and generate as many new leads to your page as possible, no matter what platform you're on. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. A short video captures the audience quickly, brings them to your page to learn more about you, and that's where they're going to see the billboard of the other content you created for the week. Does that make sense? You see how it's all connected? Okay, so short video, when you're creating short video is not necessarily to close a sale. Short video is to attract new people, to grab the attention of new people, to attract the attention of your audience, and to keep your existing audience. So short video is really cool because you can be very creative with it. If you don't identify yourself as a content creator yet, short video is really fun. If you're a creative person, it's really fun. But there are some things that go into that. Number one, your homework assignments for the weekend was, and it's not, I don't want to call it homework assignments, but I gave some advice to how to prepare for this week. And that advice was to take short video clips of your weekend to help you create a reel. There are different types of reels you can make. And today is not the day for me to go into all of that, but we are going to create a reel together on the Zoom. And I'm going to share my screen with you as I create mine. I already know exactly what I'm going to do. I already know exactly what I'm going to do for my own. So, but before we start making the reel, I want you to understand what your purpose and intention and the outcome that you're looking for. The outcome that you're looking for is to bring people to your page, because any short video can go viral at any time, and you don't know which one's going to go viral and you don't know when. So being intentional about your reel is super important. If you make a reel that has nothing to do with your business, nothing to do with you, it's just something you decide to put up one day and it goes viral. Let's say you're, let me give an example. Let's say you post a short video about a recipe that you love, right? Just, we all eat, right? Everybody eats. You might have this like fantastic apple crisp recipe and it's seasonal, and you do this little video about your apple crisp and how much your family likes it or whatever, and it goes viral and people are like, oh, give me the recipe, give me the recipe. But on your main page, you're a realtor. It doesn't go together. So if that's the video that Instagram, TikTok, Facebook decides to push out to people because they're interested in that one recipe, but your business has nothing to do with recipes, it's great that you're bringing so many new people to your page, but if they're not interested in your business, you're capturing leads that are outside of your industry. That is not the goal. To be intentional as a business owner and how we create content. So every piece of content you're putting out into the marketplace, you want it to tie back to your business. So let's say you do an apple crisp recipe or whatever, but you are a realtor. It would be smart to mention that this is you're making this apple crisp for the client. You just closed a house and you wanted to leave like a gift in the home, and the gift that you're leaving in the home is your family's famous apple crisp recipe, because you wanted to maybe leave a piece of your family tradition to their new family tradition. And so you're tying it back to being a realtor, even though it's a recipe. So people clearly know you're a realtor. This is the type of realtor you are, that you make homemade gifts to leave for the new owners of the home. That's the type of realtor that you are. So even though you're using a recipe to attract attention, you're still mentioning that you're a realtor. You're still tying your content back to your business. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. All right. Perfect. Because I see this a lot. I've seen this so much where content creators who are entrepreneurs who own a business create a piece of content and it has nothing to do with their business and it goes viral. And now you have a page of people who are expecting to see you create more content just like that, because that's what they followed you for. But that's not part of your industry. That's not your business. It's just like a one-off thing that just kind of happened. So if you keep in mind that any piece of content you create could go viral at any time, then you want to be intentional about your messaging, about letting people know that you're an entrepreneur. This is what you do. This is how they can get in touch with you. So Monday is we're turning a new leaf. Let me change. I have to make myself host. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to make a video together. I really hope that everybody has a piece of video that you can, so that we can make this reel together. I'm going to be making my reel on Instagram. You can do it on TikTok. It works the same exact way. Make co-host. I think I can do it this way. I think I can share my, yes, I can. Let me set this up. So while I'm setting up my screen, I want you all to pull up your Instagram or your TikTok or your Facebook reels, wherever you're going to create a reel. This is so cool that I can do this. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm winging it. So just I don't know how to do this. Like, how do I? Oh, I know. Duh. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go into my Instagram. That's where I'm going to create my reel. I started making a reel today. So when you go into your Instagram, it's going to look like this. Okay. This is called your timeline. This is called your timeline in your Instagram. All right. So I'm going to click the plus sign at the bottom of my page. And it's going to ask me, can you guys see the bottom of my phone on the screen? Okay, because I can't see it on mine. Okay. I'm going to scroll over to where it says reel. And you're going to see it's going to automatically take me to my photo album. These are all the photos I took over this weekend. Somebody's unmuted. And like, Shirley, you're unmuted. Can you mute yourself, please?
Sorry.
Okay. So I went for every single Sunday, I go for a walk. I walk with my friend Kate, my friend Nikki. We walk every single Sunday. So this Sunday, I specifically took video of us walking. I took video of the trees. I took video of the river. I took video of me actually walking. And Kate was making fun of me. She's like, "Girl, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm taking content." Because content creators, people who intentionally use social media to build their business, will have to build a muscle of creating content, which takes an intentional thought to record video or take pictures doing the things that you normally do. And that was really the homework. Whatever you normally do, take video of you doing it. I am going to use this video of me walking. This is me setting up my video. I put it on the ground and I'm just walking away. This is what I'm going to choose. So once I come to this screen, so listen, you can select anything you want in your photo album. But if you want to collect more, if you want to use more than one video clip or you want to use more than one picture, you can. At the top where it says select on the right hand side, you can pick select, and then it will allow you to choose more than one clip. Okay. So somebody's unmuted. I don't know who it is, but everybody check and make sure that you're muted. For the sake of this, I'm just going to use one video. I want to use the one where I'm walking. That's this one. So I'm going to click the video that you want to choose, and you're going to click next. Once you get to this screen, this is where you can edit your video. I'm going to click next again. Okay, this is what the beginning of my video looks like. At the bottom on the left, it says edit video. It's going to bring me to this screen. I'm going to push the pause button on the left-hand side, and then I can scroll this at the bottom to wherever I want. I don't want people seeing me squatting down, so I'm going to highlight the clip by just touching it. I'm going to push play to see where I want it to start. It's not doing it. It's okay. Hold on. I can see at the bottom. So you see that white line that's going through the yellow box? That is a marker of where you want to stop and start your video. So I can slide this yellow box. If I touch the end of the yellow box, and I can slide it over, and it'll thump when it hits the line. My phone will vibrate. It'll go boop, so that I know I'm at the exact spot where I want to edit it. Does that make sense? Okay. So now this video is 33 seconds long. I know that because it tells me in the middle of the screen under my under the visual. So if I scroll to the end, because you see I walk down and then I walk back. I don't want the walk back part. I just want the part where I am walking away. So I'm going to scroll this to about here. And you can see it's like the 4-second mark. You see where it tells me where I can't, it shows me, see that number moving next to the number says 10, 11, 12, 13. It'll tell me how long the video clip that I picked is. and I want it to be about 5 seconds long. So I'm going to go to the end and I'm going to move this all the way to where it says 5 seconds. That's good enough, okay? So if I push the play button, it's going to show me what my clip looks like now. Why is it not showing me? Hold on, it's okay. If it glitches like that and it doesn't show you, just push the arrow, and then we're going to push the arrow back. And that's what my video is going to look like. It's 5 seconds long. Okay, now this is what we're going to do. For 5 minutes, you guys are going to upload a video to your reels, and you're going to edit the piece of it that you want, okay? I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, and now you're going to edit your video. If you guys have questions, drop them in the chat. I'll answer them in the chat while you're, and when you get your video uploaded and edited, drop done in the chat so I know you're done. I also want to say that this takes practice, you guys. When I first started making short videos, it could take me an hour to 2 hours to make a reel. I won't lie. Kate still makes fun of me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I I'm learning the app because I've never used it before. So sometimes I have to push buttons and see what it does, and I have to play around with it, and I do it wrong sometimes, and I go, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that," and then I have to go back. So it does take time, but making a reel, you will not learn by watching me make a reel. You will learn to make a reel by doing it yourself, okay? So when you're done, drop done in the comments. You just want it to be like 5 to 10 second video clip of something that you did this, because I'm going to show you how easy it can be to make a reel, and this is just one type of reel. Then I'm going to show you what to do with this reel so that you have 3 pieces of content made with one reel today. If you're done and you're waiting for someone else, you can always go back to your content, respond to messages, respond to comments, like do your market research, search a hashtag. Okay, Judy is done. That's one person. No pressure, you guys. Like seriously, this takes practice. No, you're not posting it yet because it's not done yet. Just having the video clip is not the reel. It's just the first part of it. You can do this in Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Reels are, a short video is a short video. But I know a lot of people don't actually know how to make short videos, so they don't. But it is the best way to generate new leads to your page. All right, you got 35 seconds. And then I'm going to show you how to add text to your reel. Okay, so time is up. All right, so here we are. I want to show you this. So if I wanted to make my screen bigger, I could just take both of my fingers, and I'm doing this on my screen. I can do this on my screen. I can make it bigger by opening my fingers. I can make it smaller by closing my fingers. I can make it bigger or I can make it smaller. So you can edit it that way too. I want to see what this looks like. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I want. All right, so here we are. See at the top of the screen, there's an X. That's to cancel it out. The little arrow pointing down with the line is for, you can save it. You can save it before you post it, which is, we are going to always save it before you post it, okay? The little music sign is where you can add music to it. So that's the next step. We're going to click on the music sign, and you want to look for music that's trending or music that fits with your business industry or your niche. I'm walking in the woods, so I chose October Love for mine. It's trending, and how I know it's trending is the little arrow that's underneath the title. See how the songs have the little arrow next to it? That tells you that a song is popular on the app. Okay, so you want to try to pick a song that's popular, but you don't have to. You can pick a song that's that works well with your niche or your target audience also. So we're going to choose a song, and the little like stars next to the music is where you can add effects to it if you wanted to. So I'm going to use Crystal just to show you. See how it changed the background? Let me see. Bubblegum. I don't know what these things do. I'm not using any of this stuff. I don't know how to stop it. Shoot. I don't know how to make it stop. Oh, okay. Unclick it. Perfect. I'm not adding any effects to mine. And then the little smiley face right there is how you add emojis. You can add captions so that people can read your words. You can add a poll. Like if I don't want to click on captions because I don't want those words on my screen. But you can type in here, like if you wanted to say like leaves, because it's fall, it gives me all these options of leaves that I could add to my reel if I wanted to, but I personally don't want to. You can, but I don't want to. Okay. And then the last option is the capital letter A and the lowercase a. That's where you're going to write on the screen. And that is what I want. I'm going to write on my screen. All right. That's what I want, because I'm showing a 5-second video of me walking through the trees. I walk every single week. It's part of my brand, is that I walk, I exercise, like it's part of my brand. The theme for today is we are walking into a new season of life. We're explaining our mission, our purpose, what we're doing in our business, all those things. I'm going to show you what I'm going to post here, but I want you to not copy. Don't copy a word of what I say, because my brand is targeting entrepreneurs. my your brand might be targeting health and wellness or something totally different than me. But I want you to watch what I do, read what I write, and be inspired on how you could write something that fits for your perfect person and for your business. Okay. So let me paint you the vision of what I'm doing here. I'm walking into a new season of life. I'm in the woods. I'm walking through the trees. I want to talk about what I'm leaving behind by walking forward. That's what I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to say, I'm walking into a new season of life. That is a title. Okay. Now, once I have the title up there, I can change what it looks like. See at the top, those bars at the top. If you click the bars at the top, it will center it for you. It'll go to the left, it'll go to the right, or it will center it for you. I want mine centered. You can see where I'm scrolling here. It will change the font for you. I highly recommend you stick with one font that fits your brand, that you always use all the time, so that people start to recognize your font with your brand. This is just branding. I'm going to use this one. And then there's a color wheel at the top. If you click the color wheel, you can change what color your words are. Okay. Right now I'm in this like soft pink season. Don't ask me why. I don't know where it came from, but it's on my heart. So I'm doing the soft pink thing right now. But if I click, there's a circle A at the top. There's a square A that's colored in, and then there's a capital A that shows movement. Sorry, y'all. If I click the box that's white, it will change what it looks like. If I click it a couple times, it'll change it for me. And I don't want the background. I just want pink for mine. All right. If I click the box with the A to the right, it will create motion for me in my words. It's supposed to like move, but there's nothing there right now. It's fine. Oh, I don't want that. I want just pink letters. There we go. All right. So I'm going to click done. I'm going to put that at the top. Now you can't see all what I'm saying when you look at it, right? What happened to my, what just happened? Can you guys still see my screen? No? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Oh, it stopped sharing the screen. I don't know why. Hold on. I hope you guys are learning something new today that you maybe didn't know before, because I didn't know a lot of this stuff. I can still share. Okay, here we go. It stopped sharing the screen. That's okay. And this is recorded, so you can go back and watch this and see, oh, this is how you do it. Okay, move that to the side. All right, see my words, how the I'm and the W of the new are like out there and you can't really read it well. If you're scrolling, you can't really read what I'm writing. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to touch my letters. I'm just going to touch them. And I do want to highlight it so that people that are watching it, I want it that way, so that people that are watching it can read it. Now, see how it's off of the screen? If I take my two fingers like this and I bring it and I squeeze them together, I can make it smaller or I can make it bigger. I can make it go across the screen. I can move this anywhere I want to, okay? But I don't want it to do that. I want it to be straight, and I think that's a good spot to keep it in. Now, I'm walking into a new season of life. When we wrote our post last week, we had three main paragraphs. The first one was our vision, our mission, our values, our mission, and our vision, right? So I'm going to put 3 points on here that directly relate to those things, okay? I'm walking into a new season of life. You can do this from a positive aspect or a negative aspect. And I'm doing mine from almost a negative aspect to hit the pain points of no more No more lack of confidence. No, sorry, no more self-doubt. That's what I want to put. No more self-doubt. No more um no more indecisiveness. Shoot. No more um no more self-doubt, no more indecisiveness, and no more scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset. I want it to be pink. Shoot. I want it to be pink like the other ones. As I'm doing mine, you guys do yours too, okay? Don't just stare at me. Think of what your 3 points are. And if you're confused about what your 3 points could be, go back to your post from Monday and just take a line from each paragraph. That's your 3 points. This outline that I'm doing right now is already done in my Monday post from last week, okay? So I'm walking into a new season of life. No more self-doubt, no more indecisiveness, no more scarcity mindset. And I'm going to at the end, I'm going to say read caption, read caption to see where my, let me see how I want to say this. Oh, okay. I'm setting a timer for 3 more minutes so that everybody has time to write their 3 points. You want your title, walking into a new season of life. This, but see how what I'm saying directly relates to what I'm posting. So your title may look different than mine, totally fine. Your title could say, I'm on a mission to help blah 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 blah. You be creative. Your homework was to look at different people's hooks and look at other people's content. But if you are like that's too much for you, go back to your post from Monday and use the title from that Monday post. Take 1 point from each of your paragraphs, and each point is a bullet point on your reel. And then at the end of your post on Monday, you summarized it with what your goal was, what your future was, where you were headed. Take that main point, and that is your final piece on your reel. You guys already did the work for this on your post for Monday. This is called repurposing content. We don't have to make things up every single time. We just get creative with what we've already done and present it in a new way. And this is what we're going to practice all week long. Taking our posts from last week and turning them into a reel with the same message, the same topic, but presenting it in a new way. When the 3 minutes are up, we're going to write our caption. If you are already done, like you're a pro at making reels, right? You're already done, start writing your caption. I'm gonna check the chat box really quick and see if anybody has questions that I missed. Okay. Oh, Amber said I took more pics, not videos. That's okay. You can make a reel with pictures too. Add like 5 photos. So it's like 5 to 10 seconds long. Add like 5 photos and they'll flash up on the screen. And then you can put your words over top of it. Or you can even add, for the sake of today, we're using words. We're using written copy. But in the future, you could do a voiceover where you're speaking about your photos and what you did. And you could do that today if you want to. Do a voiceover where you're talking about, what's happening in the photos with your message of the day. You could totally do that. Or you could even do photos with no words, no voiceover, just adding a sound music that goes with the photos. You have options. But to keep it simple for today, we're just doing this. Sorry, I didn't do this on the weekend and I can't find a video. Shirley, you don't have to apologize to me for not being prepared today. That's okay. I mean, you don't have to apologize to me because you could take a video of yourself right now on Power Hour and talk about how you're building the business online and record yourself in 5 seconds and just post it. So even if you're not posting it, Shirley, today, you have a video in your camera. You have a video right now in your camera that you could be practicing this with us right now, even if you don't post it. Because just because we're making the reel doesn't mean you have to post the reel. There's a way to make the reel and save it where no one sees it, but it's saved in your phone for later. So this is just practice. So I hope you're practicing with us. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, pink. Not a pro. Okay, there's no questions in the chat. It's almost time. Let's check. Oh, I couldn't hear it beep because I have my phone on silence, but that's 3 minutes, okay? Was anyone able to get their words up there? And here's the thing. Awesome, Amber. I can only see Amber said yes. Was there anybody else that were able to get their words up there? It's fine, because what you're going to do today to get this done, because I want to see a reel from everybody today. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be all this jazz, but I want to see you practicing. You're going to take your post from last Monday and you're going to use those bullet points from that post in your reel today. So you're not rethinking everything. All right, so let's do this. Now, we uploaded a video. We kept it between 5 and 10 seconds. You want it to be short, okay? 5 to 10 seconds of you doing something that you do, something that is important to you, something that has to do with your brand and who you are and your business, right? You took your main points from your mission statement as an entrepreneur, and you put those bullet points on your reel so that when people see your reel, they can read it and know a little bit about you, your business, what you're doing, where you're going. You added music that's either trending or is within your niche. Maybe it's a motivational, sound. I like to use a lot of Eric Thomas and Trent Shelton and TD Jakes, and I like to use a lot of more inspirational, whatever. Or I use old school R&B and hip hop because I'm Gen X and my target demographic is Gen X. So I use a lot of old school 80s, 90s, 70s music because that attracts my people. All right, so we have this here. Now you see at the bottom on the right-hand side, it says next. So I'm going to click on next. This is what my video is so far. If I click on preview, it's going to now. Do you see how the words were animated? I don't want that. So I'm going to go back and fix that. I'm going to click the arrow back. Come on. Okay. And I'm going to click on those words that are animated. I accidentally clicked that and I don't want it. And I also want that to be straight across the screen. And I want it to be bigger. So I'm going to make it bigger. There we go. It's centered. Okay. So that's really what I want it to look like. Let's go back. So before you ever post it, click on preview and see what you created. Perfect. I like it. All right, cool. Okay, here we are. We're back at the screen. You can edit the cover. This is next level. But see where it says edit cover? You can edit the cover and you can add a picture from your phone that you have saved. So I think I have I could add this as my cover photo. So when people come to my page, they're gonna see the picture of a tree. For me, I don't want that. I want people to see the words. So I'm going to cancel that, but you could definitely do that. I just don't want to. How do okay. But we're gonna write a caption. The caption is where we are going to explain who we are, what we do, who we help. That's the detail and nitty gritty of the post that we wrote on Monday. Okay. This is where you're going to write your vision, maybe what you've been through, why it's important to you that you're moving forward, who you're helping, who you're serving, this part right here. So I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes and we're going to write a caption. I'm going to show you guys something too. What I'm going to, while you guys are writing that, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to go to my Facebook because that's where I posted my post on Monday. I'm going to my page. I'm going back to my post from Monday. This is my post from Monday. I'm clicking on see more, and this is my post from Monday. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, just so I can show you, is I'm going to hold my finger down on it. It's going to ask me to copy. So copy in the middle. I'm going to click copy. I'm going to go back to my Instagram. I'm going to click paste, see where it says paste. And it literally copied and pasted my whole entire what I already wrote into my caption here. Y'all are doing extra work for no reason. Just copy what you wrote on Monday and then paste it in here. If you want to edit it, you can. I could go, if I wasn't on here with you guys right now, I would definitely go back and edit it. Maybe I would make it a little bit shorter. Maybe I would make my points more poignant instead of going like elaborating in more detail, depending on my mood. And in my post, I had hashtag lead with love. You can see that's a hashtag on Instagram already with 356,000 posts attached to it. That means 363,000 people are looking for the hashtag lead with love. So I'm going to attract those people who are looking for leadership that comes from a heart space or giving type people, which is what I want. So I'm going to use that hashtag. I'm going to do hashtag female entrepreneur, women in business, social media marketing, organic reach, organic content. Content. No, I'm not using that. Organic audience. Okay, 3 minutes is up. So now we have either written our copy down here, which is called copy when you write your caption. We either wrote our caption or we copied and pasted our caption from Monday post and put it in here. So when people see the video, they're going to know exactly who I am. They're going to have a sense of who I am. I'm walking into a new season of life implies that I'm walking away from old habits. I'm walking into something new, but I give those points. No more self-doubt, no more indecisiveness, no more scarcity mindset, walking into my purpose full of faith. I'm attracting the people who are in the same place in life as me. People who can relate to my message are like, yes, girl, me too. Boop, they're going to like it. They're going to leave a comment. I didn't leave a call to action to leave a comment, but that was intentional for me. Okay. Now, the last thing is this. You can see it asks if you want to share, also share to your feed. That means that when people go to your Instagram, will this reel show on your main page? I always say yes. For me, I always say yes. Some people like their Instagram feed to be curated to look a certain way. I don't do that. So you might want to hide it, but I don't. I keep it the same. You can tag people if there's certain people you want to collaborate with, or you want to see your post. You can tag certain people. You can add a message button, like if it spoke to your heart, you know, message me, whatever. You can add topics, all this different stuff. I like to put my location because it targets people in my area. You don't have to do that, but I do. So there's all these different options before you share. Now, if you are working on a reel and it's done, but there's something about it, you don't really feel good about it, you can see how you can change it. You can always hit save draft, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to hit save draft. And what you're going to find is at the top, it says camera drafts. You can click on your drafts and it will come up, okay? Now, another way you can get to your drafts is like this. Go back to once you hit drafts, it's saved. It's not deleted. You have it. It's saved. But it's saved in your draft folder. So I'm going to teach you how to get to your draft folder. So you're going to click the plus sign at the bottom. That's a lie. Sorry. You're going to go to your page. And you see that little grid. The grid is your time. This is your timeline. The little movie play button right here will show you only your reels. Only your reels. The very first box is where all your drafts are that you've ever made, where your saved drafts are. So if I click on drafts, this first video is the video that I just saved, but I want to share it because it's done. So I'm going to click share. I forgot to save it. Shoot. Can I stop this? I forgot to save it. I meant to save it, but I think it will automatically save to your phone. Let me just check. I want to keep my Instagram open until it's uploaded because it shows you that it's posting and it just said post it to Mega Health. So I can go to my page and go to my reels and you can see that it's posted. I'm just going to check my okay, so it did save it. What is my thing doing? Hold on. So it did save it. So I have it saved on my phone at the same time. Okay. So if you just posted it, it's now saved. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take that saved reel that's in your camera roll and we're going to upload it to your stories. Ready, set, go. 2 minutes. Let's go. And my Instagram is connected to my Facebook. So when I go to my stories, at the bottom, I'm going to click story. I'm going to click the little square at the bottom left-hand corner, and I'm going to choose that reel. And I'm just going to, I can add a tag. You know what? Let me tag Kate in this because she was making fun of me for recording myself walking. So I'm going to tag Kate. So now I have this reel posted on my Instagram. I have it in my stories on Instagram and Facebook. But let's pretend you don't have them connected right now. I'm going to go to my Facebook right now, and I'm going to post this reel on my Facebook. Next. All right. Okay, it's 10:31. Let me stop sharing my screen. But I'm afraid to touch my phone right now because I don't want to mess up the reel loading. Okay, so wait, give me a second. I might be able to, but I'm afraid I don't want to do anything. Okay, so um, okay, so let me show you something. So this is this is my Facebook, okay? Last week, Monday, I did a live video where I talked about stepping into a new season of life. So I communicated it. I connected with my audience. I showed my personality. I spoke from my heart about what I'm doing, where I'm going. But then I wrote a post saying the exact same thing in written form. That was Monday. Now, this Monday, I took the exact same post, and instead of doing a live video or a written post, I put it in the form of a reel, but my topic is still the same. My points are still the same. My message is still the same. I just did it in a different way to communicate to my audience. So when new people come to my page this week, or maybe people who don't watch live video, maybe they don't read long written posts, will see my reel and still get the same message, so I'm reaching more people. Does that make sense what I just said? How do I stop doing this? How do I hold on a second? Sorry, guys. I'll get better with this technology stuff. Okay, I think I'm good. All right, so my goal for today was to show you how to create a reel, how your themes for the week stay the same, but you can take that one theme of the day and create several different types of content. Now, if you're on TikTok, you're going to upload that reel to TikTok. If you're on YouTube, you're going to upload that reel to YouTube. That short video can be uploaded to every single platform that allows short video. So you made one piece of content today, and this is what we got done today. We learned how to put together a reel. We created a reel that spoke about our message, our vision, our purpose, our mission in our business to show people a little bit about who we are as an entrepreneur and who we serve and why it's important to us. And we took that one piece of content and uploaded it to possibly 4 different platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So we shared our message of our business on all platforms. You can even upload that to anywhere they do short video. If you're on Pinterest, if you're on oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now. It's right in my the one for business. Like I actually have this what is it called? LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn. I have an account on LinkedIn, and that's where I'm going to start focusing my content. It's more on LinkedIn. So you can take one piece of content and put it all over the place. You don't have to pocket yourself into one place. But I want to show you. So now it's been an hour. We all have posted and created content today that's meaningful, that will attract our perfect audience, our perfect demographic. It speaks to who we are as entrepreneurs, and we got our message out there. So the way I feel about this is this: entrepreneurs are busy, and many entrepreneurs, especially in a startup role, are still working full time. You still manage your household, you still have other responsibilities. So creating content 3 times a day on 3 different platforms, 5 different platforms, we're just not at that place right now. So how do we work smarter and not harder? It's by being intentional in the messaging of the content and making sure that when people come to our page, they are seeing your message in different ways, because people consume information in different ways. So knowing that tomorrow is Tuesday, on Tuesday, the theme is a myth buster in your industry and a tip or a tip. It's Tip Tuesday. So what is something that most people believe about your industry or your business that you know is not true? If you're like, Megan, too much, no worries. Go back to your post from last Tuesday, and you're going to recreate it in a reel form to post for tomorrow. And then you're going to upload it to your stories. This is what we're going to do all week with each thing, so that by the end of the week, you have a reel for each day of the week. Okay? But you're also at the same time, you're still writing your post for today, but you're going to write it in a different way. You're not going to copy and paste your post from last Monday. You're going to rewrite it. It's Monday. This is what I'm passionate about this week. This is what I'm working on this week. This is who I hope to serve this week. This is what I'm doing this week. I'm so excited about this week, right? I'm on a mission this week to do all right. So I promise you I'm over 6 minutes, but I was a little bit late this morning. I apologize. So we have 10 minutes of Q&A where you can ask me specific questions that have specifically to do with what we talked about today. Okay. And if you have a question that I can help you with, this is your time to get my one-on-one time specifically around this. Okay. If you have a question, you can do the raise your hand option, and or you can just unmute.
Hi, Megan. I have a quick question. I forgot to save it. Is there a way for me to like save that to my phone afterwards?
I don't understand your question.
I posted my reel and I didn't save it to my phone.
Did you look in your phone album?
I did. It's not there.
I don't know how to help you. You would want to Google that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because my phone automatically saves it. So I honestly don't know. I can tell you what I would do, because I don't know. I would screen record it.
Okay.
But I know there's a way to do it. I'm not the person to help you with that. So go to YouTube and search it.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I'll just Google it.
And when you find the answer, drop it in the chat so other people can learn from it. That'd be great.
Okay.
But me
Thank
personally, I would just screen record it and then edit it in my phone and then use it that way. Yeah. So Amber, I saw your question. Should we do a call to action on this or no? You can absolutely. For you, yes. Your call to action is always catch me live tomorrow morning, girl. Always, always catch me live tomorrow morning. And depending on what like if your main thing is Facebook Live, then you want to point them specifically there. Or if you're, if you're on Instagram and you do Instagram Live, you can just say, catch me here tomorrow at this time live, or go to my link to see like when I go live, however. But yes, Amber, yes, you always want to point people to, because that's your main source of income. So you always want to be driving traffic to your funnel all the time, because asking someone to join you live is not really a pitch. You're not asking for anything. You're just offering a way for people to connect with you further and deeper. And that's value for people. So yes, for you, yes. If nobody has any questions, then we can jump off of here. If you have a question, I just don't know. Going once, going twice. All right, guys. Well, have a great day. Have a great day. I'll get this up this recording up by around lunchtime today. Okay. And you guys have a great day. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that was helpful to you guys. I am going to say one thing. Miss Shirley said, I've done a reel, but I'm very slow. It used to take me 2 hours to do one reel. It used to take me 2 hours to do one reel, and I would just, and it would I won't lie, it would frustrate me because it was confusing to me, and pushing all the buttons and all the things. It was very difficult for me. So what I would do is I would make a reel, repurpose it to places, and I wouldn't make a reel every day because the amount of frustration it would cause me would mess up my energy for the things I'm good at. So I would spend my time doing the things I'm good at, and then in between, once my non-negotiables are done, I would go back to reels and practice. So don't spend this is for anybody. Focus your attention on the thing that you're good at and the thing that makes you the most money. Put your energy there. And then when those things are done for the day, that's when you go back to the things maybe you're not so good at or you're still learning, and put some energy towards learning. But all of your energy shouldn't go towards learning, because I don't want to tell people not to learn. What I'm saying is be mindful of where you spend your time. Okay. Don't allow the thing you're not great at now take away from you being prosperous in your business and you feeling confident. That's what I'm saying. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.